Starting it.
(2023-2024) season. Let's get it. It's a great return. Playoff strikes back. We going live and tuned up to the max. Relle and King still spitting the facts. Wrapping it up with Lil Yard in the chat. Baltimore, Dallas, we still on the map. The others agree we don't know about that. We wrote the blueprints, don't know about that. And Nico, we trust, yeah, we know about that. MFF fail, that new roster. Cooking up with Curry, steak and Eliza. Hope your appetite will win in this hearty. Grab your fucking seat for the after game party. We never die, we live long and prosper. You ain't imagining, we home like Fosters. Lightning in the sky like Dr. Frankenstein, Luca and Kyrie. They created a monster. The rules of the game are the same. They on every platform, same name. As WTM, have your question on screen. Keep it courteous and keep it clean. And remember to share and like. Welcome Relle and King to the mic. Wherever, whenever you hear this pod. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Glow Yard.
YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, MFFL, podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand new episode of We Talk Mavs, special MLK edition. We talk Dallas Mavericks from a fan's perspective, guys. Like I said, special MLK Day edition. Early game for the Dallas Mavericks, so we got an early post-game show for you guys. We're going to get into all that, plus more. But before we do that, we ask that if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the channel here, guys. And everyone, please hit that like button, man. Hit that like button for the channel, man, to help us build the algorithm up to find more Mav fans like yourselves to join the Glow Yard Gang. All right. Can you ready to get into it?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Let's get into it. Let's go ahead and get into the takeaways of the game here. Of course, y'all already know Dallas wins 125 to 120. Dallas shoots. If I put this over everybody to see. Hold on. Come on, thing. There we go. Now, Dallas shoots 45% from the field. New Orleans shoots 50%. Dallas shoots 41% from three. New Orleans 30%. Free throws 31 to 41 for New Orleans for 75%. Dallas 29 to 35 for 82%. New Orleans, Dallas wins the rebound battle 42 to 37 with 13 offensive rebounds to 8, and it was tied 29-29 on the rebounds total. All right, King, man, go ahead and let the folks at home know, man, what's your takeaway from the game today?
I can't get too excited for it because of the loss in the last game, but they took care of business, ran a little more, and we missed Derek Lively, man. I think I asked you a few shows ago, was he the most valuable or at least the most important Maverick on the team right now? And I think you said yeah, and I agree with you. He went on an offensive rebound like just spree in that fourth quarter. It felt like he was getting everything. He was being the tallest guy out there, and it seemed like he was the tallest guy out there. So shout out to Derek Lively, man. He makes a difference when he's involved. The two 40-point games, the 40 points from Kyrie and Tim Hardaway Jr., they gave it their all, man. Kyrie was out there cooking guys, doing unbelievable moves. But Tim Hardaway was right behind him, man. Tim Hardaway was out there cooking and doing some unbelievable things I've never seen Tim do. So kudos to him. Tim was major. It was good to see Maxey in the starting lineup, to be beside Derek Lively, to see some height beside him. Jason Kidd wanted to go with height finally, as you say, Relle, like 41 games later. But Maxey played good, though, man. I know he only shot the ball 3 times. He missed both his threes. He's short on threes right now. Hope he can get that around. But he made a big shot. He played excellent defense. I felt like it. And it was good to see him out there. I'm not going to lie. Josh Green, I felt like was good for us today. Not major points, with a plus 14 and plus minus 13 points for you. And I thought he played exceptional defense today as well. Brandon Ingram, helping Brandon Ingram to basically do nothing. I think he had, 10 or 12 points maybe. But I thought he was fine. Grant Williams looked like he was lost out there for a while, but he actually turned it on in the fourth quarter. So it was good to see that from him. I was happy he gave it something. Dwight Powell continued to be Dwight Powell. He gave up backup minutes behind Derek Lively. He did his role today. I guess that's what he's going to be. I was fine with him. Didn't see anything different. So I actually thought he got a couple blocks, major blocks, played some good defense as well on Zion. I thought he was pretty good today. AJ Lawson, cool to see him get minutes. He made a big 3 with a bunch of activity around him. I thought he was good. His energy, we always talk about him. Jaden Hardy, again, wasn't good from the floor as far as shooting the ball, but I was good to see him as well. I thought his defense and all of that was fun as well. Major problem, Seth Curry. I don't know why he's getting minutes at all. Really, I think we're at that point now. Maybe I think you'll probably agree with me. And, they let him go on a run with defense. I felt like the big guys got in foul trouble. And it hurt us as far as defensively there for a second. But we got it back. And like I said, when Lively came back in the game in the fourth quarter, he was just huge, man. And they couldn't stop him. And guys started making buckets. So it was all around good game. We would have swept them. It would have been awesome. But at least we stay in that position now because we got the split. So it is what it is. And Jason Kidd, kudos to Jason Kidd for fouling Zion Williamson at the end of the game. I thought it was an awesome decision, smart play. Zion made 1 or 2, and we shut the door after that. So kudos to him. But that's all I really got to say, bro.
I mean, you pretty much hit everything. Really nothing else to add to it with everything you just said. Like I said, just the team, the inconsistent Mavs strike again. They lose the last game and then win this one. The up and down Mavs can't get too high on the win because we don't know what they're going to do in the next game. They might lose that one too. But yeah, they won today. Early game. They could have came out sluggish like they been known for doing in the past on these early games. They came out with energy. The Pelicans came out in the second quarter and started kind of establishing. They still starting to look like the Pelicans of the last game. So I thought that was going to be the case this year. This game here, I thought it was going to look like the first game, but they pulled it out. Got another clutch win to add to their tally. It took a double 40-point game from Kyrie and Tim to pull it out because the third leading scorer with Josh Green went only 13. His defense was pretty solid today, man. Offense was a little shaky at some points. He did hit a big 3 in the game, but it is what it is with him. Him and Grant Williams. I mean, they kind of been up and down all season, more down than up. What you can from them two, man. They both came out, did their thing today. Can't take it from them. Foul calls were a little wonky today. I don't know why we had so many foul calls. It was trash. It felt like the referees were dictating the momentum and the tempo of the game, man, which you never want that, which was kind of crazy, too. A lot of the calls were kind of crazy. Grant Williams had an and one. They took it away, but then they gave an and one to, I can't think it was Herb Jones or somebody, man. I can't remember who it was. And he put the ball back on the floor and threw it up and got an and one, but they didn't call it an and one for Grant Williams, which is crazy. We missed Derek Lively. We know his impact. He was in the paint today. Valanciunas didn't have the big game like he did last game. He didn't have nobody to bully down there. Derek Lively kind of bullied him today. Got some massive offensive rebounds today. His defense in the paint. They got him in foul trouble early, but kudos to him, man. He pulled it out at the end. He was able to stay with it the rest of the way. I think he's ended the game with 4 fouls. So shout out to him, man. He could have fouled out today, but he stayed with it, man. So shout out to him. Powell did pretty solid at the backup center role again. Pretty much only negative I got is, man, they got to stop playing Seth Curry. They got to stop playing him. There's no reason to give him minutes. He hasn't done anything to earn those minutes. We talked about that before. Kid giving guys certain minutes just because, and he don't really have an actual answer to why he's doing it. We see what's going on the court. We see he don't have it. You might need to take away his minutes and give it to somebody else that actually is contributing and giving them more minutes. But it's Jason Kidd. I mean, what we expect? Like I said, it was smart. The one smart thing I've ever seen Jason Kidd do since he's been here was foul Zion at the end of the game when they were up by 3. You foul him to put him on the line knowing he's like a 60% free throw shooter or something like that. Mm-hmm. So that was pretty smart on him. I give him credit for that. But the one thing I won't give him credit for is thinking he's a genius for putting Maxi Kleber in there with Derek Lively when you had other bigs sitting on your bench. So I'm not going to give you credit for something that you could have done a long time ago. But you're supposed to be so smart. But anyway, I mean, that's pretty much all I got, man. I ain't really got nothing else to add. I mean, it was a game they won. I'm not going to get high on it because we'll see what they do next game. They're known as an inconsistent Mavs for a reason. They'll win today and then follow it up playing the Pistons or somebody and get beat. So we'll see. We'll see how it go. But, yeah, that's all I got.
Same.
All right, man, let's get into this game ball. You give me the game ball too tonight or this afternoon, I should say.
Well, it was a couple guys to choose from. I know you're probably gonna give love to the other two guys, so I'm gonna get a game ball though to Mr. Derek Lively II, and I'm only giving the. I know he didn't score a bunch of points. I know we had two guys that got you 40 points apiece, but two things: the rim protection, the Valanciunas, I should say, in general, just not dominating the game, and that offensive rebound spree. We would not have won this game without Derek Lively in that last quarter, grabbing all the rebounds that he grabbed. So I'm gonna give a big kudos to Derek Lively, even if he's not scoring. That's how you impact the game, and I thought he was to play the game.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely gotta give shout outs to two guys. Of course, like I said, Tim Hardaway Jr. Pouring in, what was it, 41?
Yep.
And of course, Kyrie doing Kyrie things. It's like game 5 in a row. He scored 30 points in a game.
Yep.
It's the only game he didn't score 30 points in was the game he came back in. Other than that, he's literally scored 30 in every game he's came back.
I think this is the second longest streak of his career.
It is, as long as it's 6.
Yep.
He's at 5 right now, and I think it's no signs of slowing up either. So.
Yeah, I think he gets to 6. I think he maybe breaks the record with the Mavs.
Yeah, I agree. All right, man, let's get to the glow yard.
Yes, sir.
All right, listen, guys, if you have a question or a comment addressing us, please hit us with the WTM in front of your question or your comment, guys. We ask that you be respectful in the question in the comment section. And also, if we get any super chats that come in, guys, we will address those first. So if any super chats come in, we'll address those. And, yeah, I don't think we got any today. So,
yes, sir. Hold My Latte, he's a Glow Yard gang member. He says, good game after all. Lively was amazing. Kai and THJ is good. Green and Grant suddenly turned it up. I'm sorry, they still need to be traded, sadly. I feel you, Latte. He also says, game ball either to Tim, Kyle, Lively. Actually, Lively makes so much impact tonight with 7 offensive rebounds. Yeah, I said the same thing, Latte. Ramey, what up? He says, sell high on Tim. Hey, gotta make a choice, man. Or, I mean, you may not have to, though. It depends. We'll see. Ramey also says, it's not clicking for me. Ro, can you click the next comment? For some reason, not reading mine.
Gotta go up.
Okay. Yeah. He says, first game I get to watch live this season because of the time difference. I haven't missed a game, though. First post-game show I get to hang out with y'all. Appreciate you, Ramey. Gina Kim said, hey, fellas, what a game. I knew we would win because the Pels would be healthy, but they really had to make it hard for themselves. I'm just happy we're able to beat the refs 2 straight trash. Yeah, the refs were on one. We got in a penalty a little like 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter, though. That was pretty good.
Yeah, it felt like we got into the penalty in the first 2 minutes of the game.
No. I meant, yes, as far as the opposite. In the fourth quarter, though, we got there.
No. I'm just saying. I said it felt like we got into the penalty the first 2 minutes. They was calling literally everything.
They were. You're right. Ridiculous fouls. And like you said, Grant Williams didn't get a foul call for that. How you did a putback. The guy pushed you in your back while you were doing the putback. That's a foul and 1.
Kyrie got hit on the play by CJ McCollum. They didn't call it.
Nope. Ramey says, get me Wiggins and Looney for Tim, Holmes, and Seth, and we cooking top 10 defense and offense. We'll see. Latte says, Kyle was on his tired legs. You can see it from the last 2 minutes, but still make some timely passes and make it effective. Yeah, Latte. Gina Kim said, I already see fans say this is why we need Tim, or our record would be worse, or would have been worse. Tim has been great, but he's been inconsistent too. They don't say anything when he's had a stretch of bad games. Yeah, they never did.
Got a super chat from Coy, $4.99 Dono. He's a Glow Yard member. He says, much love, guys. Appreciate you, Coy, man. Appreciate you.
Let's see. Lies, a Glow Yard member as well. He says, what up, brothers? What up, Lies?
What up, Lies?
Fun game with lots of up and downs, but we got the W and we are tied for 5th seed. Man, this team needs to stop effing around so much and take care of business. Yes, Lies.
Yeah.
He also says, can someone explain why Kai is not getting foul calls when driving to the basket while getting battered? This ish ain't normal. Why is there a double standard in this league?
Yeah, great question.
Refs get to choose favorites.
Call touch fouls for Valanciunas, but this dude falls on the floor. They don't get a call. I mean, it's what it is.
Frank is also a Glow Gang member. Glow Yard member, I should say. He says, trade Tim to the Magic, and I want at least a first-round pick in return. Rivers is a Glow Yard member as well. He says it's not a coincidence that Kai is a part of 2 times in Mavs history that 2 players score 40 in the same game. 20th time this has happened in NBA history. He's him. Hashtag NFFL. Yes, he is him, Rivers. What up, Facts? He says, yeah, we beat the trash-ass Pelicans. Oh, Tim had over 40. Cool. Let's trade him while he hot. Only positive I have is that was a light 40 by Kai, and D-Live won the game in boards. Grant still ass water. Yeesh. Ben is a Glow Yard member as well. He says, I can't believe we won. We needed that. Get the Pels out of our gym. Glow gang. Yeah, Ben. Riv says, TSJ trade value is at an all-time high like a stock. It's time to sell high and get a return on investment.
Well, everybody on the same page.
Ben says TSJ looking good for that Siakam trade.
He is.
Fact says can't wait till Exum get back, but ain't that crazy? We miss at PG at our 4 position. Oh well, let me go back to being a casual. Salute OGs. Relle at Relle hashtag yes at King. Yeah, man. We got Kyrie at the 4, man. Gina Kim said, I'll take it one game at a time, but regardless if we would have won this or not, I still think we'll beat both the Lakers and the Warriors. Both teams healthy and trash. We own them. Scared of Draymond, though.
Oh, yeah, Draymond is back. Yeah, Kyrie has 7 and 7, too.
Yeah.
42, 7 and 7, so
yep.
That was another good one for him.
Frank says, what y'all think of Collins? I think he can be a good, cheap alternative 4. Plus, Utah are winning because he sometimes play at 5, so he's versatile. Y'all think Utah going to try to go for the playoffs, though?
I have no idea. I don't know what Danny is trying to do.
They're over 500 now, right?
Because there's rumored that they might trade
Laurie, right?
Yeah, they might trade Laurie. So if you're trying to trade him, I don't see him trying to make the playoffs, so I'm not sure.
Remember, that was before they started this ridiculous hot stretch, though. That's what I'm saying. Do you think now that they're over 500, they may actually try to go for the playoffs or the play-in at least?
I mean, they did it last year. Remember, they was hot, and then they just started sitting guys. Well, yeah, sorry, sitting guys out. So
I don't know,
I'm
but
not sure.
But Frank Collins, I like Collins this year. This year, Collins been playing his butt off. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I mean, it's
they actually started winning. They actually started winning when they moved him to the 5. So yeah.
Gina Kim said, "At least we got this win. Does that mean we're the 5th seed or the 6th? My Kings just lost, and the Pels were in their place. So I'm not sure where we are in the standings, but we getting kind of close. I think we are 5th now because we haven't played Sacramento yet, right?
Yeah, we lost one.
Oh, we lost one. Hey, we did play them once. You're right. So then they should be there. But we make it the tiebreaker over being all tied for 5th.
ESPN might have the update.
Gina Kim said, we won, yeah, but I still think we should have played Omax. We got Holmes locked up in kids' prison, and now Omax is in Omaximus prison. Go ahead, bro.
No, we 6 because we got one less. We got one more win. I mean, one more loss in Sacramento. So if Sacramento's a lose, then we would get.
Okay. Why have him there if he can't play? I really don't get kid. Yeah, I don't get kid. We all don't get kid, Gina Kim. Frank says Collins does leave a lot to desire defensively, but he can score, rebound, and is very athletic. We have willing passes, so imagine a lob to Collins. Yeah, that's why they wanted Collins before. I had talk about him. Based, he's a Glow Yard member as well. He says THJ and Powell show great effort tonight, hoping that drives their value up for us to get Siakam. Frank says, plus with Lively, I'm not scared of Collins' defense, but Collins is 6'9" and does try to play defense, so our paint protection can be better. Yeah, I think it'd be good at the 4, beside Lively. TGK TV, Glow Yard member. He's also the host of the official Mavs pregame show. Check it out on YouTube if you haven't already. He says, great dub today. Grant Williams with a clutch 3, but man, Josh Green might be untouchable now. What a clutch 3 he hit. Great foul on Zion by Kid. Mavs deliver for the city like the Cowboys never did. Yeah. Josh Green is clutch, though. Bowley, he's a Glow Yard gang member. He says,
what up, Bowley?
What up, bros? What up, Bowley? Says, good game today. Lively is the most impactful piece for us, hands down. Thank God THJ was on one today and Kai was Kai. Now, having said that, we still need a piece or 2 badly. I feel you. Stewart says, what's good? We could have won undefeated on this home stretch. Stewart says, what's good, fellas? D-Live play hard in the 4th quarter. We need that to get over the hump. Yes.
Yeah.
Gina Kim said, I won't get on Kid because I want to be happy about this win until we play Wednesday. But, man, he almost took us out of the game, keeping Grant in that long and not calling timeouts. Great challenge later, though. Yeah. Steven says, Dwight Powell with how many blocks? Hemi. He did give you them blocks. He did. Pascal, he's a Glow Yard member as well. He said, what up, y'all? What up, Pascal?
What up, Pascal?
He says, 3 starters out and got the W. A win with a young star player resting. All we ever asked for. Yes. Jason Kidd. Riv says, Josh Green out here trying to beat them allegations, LOL. Bro been hooping these last few games, yeah. Professor Funk, he's a Glow Yard member as well. He says, Coach Darko, calls were complete crap. Coach Brown, here's the receipts. Coach Kidd, I'm just a coach.
And all them coaches you just named off, we've seen them run up on referees before. You never seen Jason Kidd do that.
Bowley also says, thing I noticed was team looks lost when Kai and THJ wasn't in the game. It shows Kidd isn't promoting our other players' offensive game, and there still or seems to be a lack of play calling outside of Kai and THJ. Yes.
Yeah. But look, it took both of them to get a 40-point game for us to win by 5. So.
Yeah. Stewart said Hardaway said after the game they didn't take Memphis and New Orleans seriously in those losses. We got to start taking those gimme games seriously. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm like, who are you to say that, though? My Gina Kim said, like I said before, I'm going to take it one game at a time. Shout out to Green for that dagger, too. I can't wait to see when Luka gets back. I hope Exum injury won't have him out too long. We need him.
And then DJJ didn't play tonight. I forgot about that.
Nah. I think his is more of a rest, though. I hope so. Bowley said Williams was plus 16 and Green was plus 14. Y'all thoughts? I know y'all don't care for Maxey, but I differ from you on that guy does impact game defensively, so give him props like y'all do with Powell.
He did good.
Yeah, Bowley. And Bowley, the thing is, I don't think we ever said that Maxey couldn't impact the game. It's that Maxey we think he's torn, like beat down and done. That's why he's only been playing 7 games this year so far.
That's why he's on many restrictions.
Yeah, like that's all
we do this same. We had the same song and dance every year, man, with Maxey's and guys like that, man. I'm not gonna get high because he had one good game.
And Williams showed up and helped on defense and did good in the fourth quarter. And then Josh Green was doing his thing as well.
Can they do it 2 games in a row, Bowley?
I gave him credit in the recap though when I said
I mean, like I said, we give them their props. We know we ain't gonna be scared to give nobody they props when they do good. But you heard me say it on last game, my key word is consistency, man.
Yep.
We can say this today about these guys, but will they back it up with another game?
Amen.
Derrick Jones Jr. is consistent. Exum is consistent. Lively is consistent. Those guys you just named off aren't consistent.
Yeah.
And that's the issue. If they're more consistent, then we probably have a better record than what we have.
Pat says, salute. Happy MLK Day.
Happy MLK Day, man.
Same to you. Jenna Kim said on Locked On Mavs, they said Kid doesn't have a second gear. I agree. My question is, what is our offense when Luke and Kyle are off the floor? We can't give the players too much freedom like he does. Cam, what up, Cam? He said, let's go. THJ was out there looking Steph and Kyle, of course, cooking like always. Yeah, Cam. Bowley says another way you can tell Kid is not that coach. People want to credit him to be like he is, I guess. If players he depends on goes down like Lively, Luka, Kyle, we are not probably going to win. He doesn't make adjustments. Yeah. Ultimate X Factor. Piece of Steve. He says, salute, y'all. Salute. He said, I've seen enough. Tim Hardaway Jr. is the greatest player of all time. Trade Luka for size and 10 picks and build around Hemi. I feel you, Piece of Steve.
Right.
Ursi says, don't y'all think it's pretty impressive? We are 7 games above 500 when the team hasn't been healthy all season. Yes.
No, Ursi was more impressive. Is we 7 games over 500 with Jason Kidd.
Yes. Yes. Kareem's a Glow Yard member. He says, another day, another game where Kyrie don't get a call. Y'all see when CJ had 2 fouls in the game early and they didn't want to give him his third right on his form. Yep. I talked about it earlier. Gina Kim said, I'm not a powwow, nor will I ever be, but I'll give him his props. I'm happy his hustle is finally paying off. We know he's not going to get traded, so the best he can do is give it his all. I say the same thing, Gina Kim. Lai says, Rel, you still seem frustrated. You have that I've lost faith in this team look. It's apparent more than ever.
It is what it is, Lies. Just take it one day at a time, man.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, happens.
He said, I feel you, bro.
Yeah.
Gina Kim said, I want Siakam, but if we can't get him, then I guess we'll have to go for a DFS and a backup big. Fans think we're getting Tucker, but I trust Nico to not even think about that. I hope. Professor says, so this is the end of a huge home stretch. How are you evaluating it? We perform well on the road. Such a confusing team. Yeah, one game at a time, Professor. Gina Kim said, off topic, but how about them Cowboys? What's their favorite saying? We them boys. It's our year. I'm so happy we have playoff risers and not chokers on the Mavs, the best Dallas team. No comment. Brian says, I'm not as worried with the up and down season so far, which is primarily because of multiple key players out at the same time. Mavs just need a wing with length and center. Kids a problem, though. Yes, Brian.
Yeah, that's what I said, Brian. I said somebody said we're surprised because of the injury. Yeah, I'm surprised we are where we are with injuries, but at the same time, it's mostly surprised that we got Jason Kidd doing what he's been doing, and we 7 games over 5. I feel like we could have been more than that.
Yep.
Even with the injuries, but it is what it is.
We basically the same position we were last year. Just hope we don't fall off a cliff like we did last year. G2 says TFK, or I guess TGK, really wants that Powell jersey. Man is practically manifesting it. TGK hate Powell, man. Not hate, but hate. Brent said, like how the offense look right now. The ball moves around the horn. Plus, I like how fluent Kyrie looks when he's the go-to guy. Not saying they're a better team without Luka. Yeah, we understand what you're saying, Brent. You want Luka to flow. And he was earlier, and then I feel like injury started catching up with him, and he started going to that solo Luka step back 3 ISO ball. Gina Kim said, I trust us more on the road than at home. We have to start stacking up these wins from now on. Luka should be back. If not, we still have Kai and Lively and hopefully DJJ next game. I'm more worried about Exum. I want to know some information. Oh, sorry. I want to see some information on Exum. Gina Kim said, man, I love Coach Brown. He was really about to throw hands with the refs. Kid just keeps his hands in his pockets. I don't think anyone on the team will fight other than Luka and maybe Kai. Ash says, keep in mind, we got this win with only 40% of our starters. Yes. And they got that win last game with 0% of their starters. Gina Kim said, I would pay big money to see Powell throw hands on 1%. I mean, no, I'm sorry. It's 20%. I would pay big money to see Powell throw hands. Maxey was being soft as always. I wish Keith was on the floor so he could install some fear in them pals. Bowley says, bro, excuse a lot of my comments. I have learned to type before y'all start the show, like at Gina Kim, LOL, but I appreciate y'all giving players their props when they do well. Yeah, Bowley, I'd never not give dudes their props, man. I'm definitely not a hater. Brian says, don't expect Kyle to start getting calls. This has been the case for many years, so it's not a coincidence. The NBA doesn't like him. I've been saying this for years.
You might be right, Brian, because like I said, you get hit on the wrist the way he got hit, man, and hit the ground or whatever, and then you call a touch foul on the other end for the other team. It's like it just looks a little fishy, but yeah, it is what it is.
Gina Kim also says, I can't wait to get Kidd off this team, and I saw fans still trying to defend him for what? What are they watching? What coach says I'm just a coach? He needs to back up Kai for not getting calls. Yeah, I feel you. That's it.
I guess we got a short show tonight.
A special MLK short one. Pause.
Yes, so, man. I'm going to give y'all 2 more seconds, man. Y'all better bring them in. The next game is against the Lakers on the 17th. What's that?
The Wednesday?
So that's on Wednesday. We playing at the Lakers. So
later one. We'll start 9, 10:30.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, 9:30 your time.
No. It's 7:30.
We got an early Lakers game?
Let me make sure that.
What? Right. Wednesday is because that's if it's 7:30 your time, that means it's 5:30 their time.
Let me make sure that's right. Because it got 7:30 on here, but let me.
Yeah, Frank said it's early too, LOL.
Oh, okay, it is early.
You know, you're right. That's wild. They got a 5:30 game in LA. Damn, that traffic must be gonna be horrible on Wednesday. It's already horrible. See, James said, glad to see you hanging in there with us, Relle. We in this thing together.
Right.
Brian says Axum is important going forward because I don't trust any other guard other than Kai and Luka with the ball. Yeah. Oops, sorry. I got you, Tim. Give me a second. Bowley says, what are you hoping for over the next couple of weeks? Consistency?
Yeah, just be consistent, man. That's all we can ask for. I'm not gonna put a number on it or nothing, Bowley, because we're not doing that no more. We're gonna definitely do one game at a time. We're just gonna focus on the Laker game.
Consistency, though. Let's see some consistency and hopefully more help. Tim says, in your opinion, if you could get one player for Timmy, who would you get? Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yeah, you just asking if I could, Tim. That's the one player. But realistically, Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, somebody like a Kuzma or a Siakam or somebody. We need a 4. We need a starting 4 that can get us buckets at that position. So
Siakam might be too expensive, 1-for-1.
Because we too perimeter oriented right now. You're two leading scorers with perimeter guys. We need some people who can get us some consistent buckets in the paint. So yeah.
Gina Kim said, I'm also worried about Exum. The injury sounds serious, but we won't hear about him until next month. Yeah, they're gonna give him. Let Exum heal too, man. I feel the same way. Like it's the same injury that KP had to start the season or whatever. So let Exum get healthy. Let the whole team. If you're going to go and you wasting games right now, and we still, like you said, in a position we basically the 5th seed almost. Let these guys get healthy then, and let's just go on a run. That's how I feel. What up, Hung? Well, Hyung, that's probably how you pronounce it. What do you say? Chlamydia. Got to be top 5 comments. It is. Oh, I see you, Div. I know he didn't put WTM, but he's a Glow Yard member as well. He said, I'm at work, can't really do much, but check the box score. THJ, wow, LOL. Yeah, Div. Bowley said, appreciate y'all coming on now and go spend some time with your fam or get some much needed rest.
Rest and food. Definitely rest.
TGK said, for clarity, I do not hate the white power, but my generational urge to have this man move for my team so much that it exceeds Luka's generational talent.
We hear you, TGK. I'm with you. I still want to move. I ain't trying to sign to no. I don't care how good he playing right now. I still want to move. I don't care how good Tim playing. I still want him moved, right?
Yeah.
I'm
sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say for Tim, I just want him moved because I know he has value and we can get back something with him.
Bro, I think we can get a pick for Tim.
I'm like I said, if we can get 2 draft, we can get 2 seconds for Reggie Bullock, who's giving you 0 damn near every night. I know we can get something for Tim right now.
Yeah,
just put a 40 spot up. I know team looking at that. So,
and TGKI, the Lakers, man. If the Lakers had picks, man, but I really think the Lakers would take Timmy. They like take him right now if they could. TGK, I know you don't hate him too, TGK. I'm really joking about that. None of us want to like throw hands with these dudes or nothing like that. These are like professional athletes, like damn near 7 feet tall and all that. He says, go another 30 minutes for me. Sorry, TGK. I don't love you enough. Tim says, you think Luka and Kai need to play together or play with their own squad separate minutes? No, they can play together and separately. That's why you stagger the minutes the way he does, Tim.
I mean, we are one of the top 2 or 3 clutch teams in the league for a reason.
Yeah.
Because you got those 2 together, so. Yeah, that's not the issue.
Yeah, they're fine. It's about. I really think I've seen it. We've already seen what Luka can do at the beginning of the season. Like we can still be one of the quickest pace teams in the league with Luka Doncic there as well. Like we can get it done. Gina Kim said, "I got my first pair of Kyries. I can't wait to hoop in them. They feel good too. And please take off slow mode."
No, you be trying to kill her, Gina. You got to keep that slow mo on.
And that's not a bad thing, Gina. We love your comments. But
we love your comments, but
and plus other people I know we want to talk as well. So it's a way to let everybody get a chance as well.
Exactly.
Bay said he's a Glow Yard member as well. He says Warriors saying they want to keep Moody and Kuminga means they're out on the Siakam sweepstakes. Yep. Just need Siakam to say he's going to sign with the Mavs, bro. That's it. That comes out and that's it. It's over.
That's a good point, Base. I didn't think about that, man. But that's who they gonna want.
Hold on. TGK says I'd rather not make a trade anymore and just pick up a big on the buyout market. I mean, I don't want to just do that, but I if we just got the power forward, I think we can get the big in the buyout market.
Yeah, I'd rather do that than just not get nobody in a trade. Because you got to get some of these contracts off this team, TGK. You got to, man. I'm sorry, man. I know everybody plays good. When they play good, everybody want to keep them. When they play bad, trade them. Like that, then that defeats the purpose. Like people not gonna want a bad player on their team. So that's why you trade them when they're good.
He also says, or trade Hardy for something. If you got to.
If you got to.
Ash also said THJ is too consistent to trade. I'd rather see them trade Green, Williams, Kleber, or Hardy. I mean, the other guys are inconsistent too, Ash, but
consistent. I mean, that consistent and Tim, that they don't
go together.
Up, man. Yeah, they don't go together, man.
Pro Vet said if Grant made threes, we would be the 5th seed. If Grant made threes, we'd be the 3rd seed probably, man.
Yeah, if Grant made threes, he probably would start.
Yeah. Div says, what will we get from the Lakers? I mean, the Lakers probably give you almost anything right now, other than Austin Reeves probably, and AD and LeBron for Tim Hardaway Jr. You think there's anybody on the team they would say no to, bro?
I don't know who I want for the Lakers.
No, I'm not saying I take. I'm just asking you, think anybody on the Lakers that they would say no to?
They need shooters. I know they'll take.
I think they trade anybody on their team other than those three.
I've even heard the Lakers fast break guys talk about that. They need shooters, bro.
They would love Tim Hardaway Jr.
And they even said themselves on here on our show. They said they would take Tim.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Gina Kim said Relle sounds like a depressed Cowboys fan. Imagine being both a Cowgirls and Mavs fan. Sheesh.
Yeah, it was hard times, Gina. It was hard times. Shout out to my pops though.
TGK said I got a memo. That's why. Gina Kim says saw a post on Twitter saying rank the best point guards right now. Brother Irvin, Jamal Curry. We saying is that Jamal? What's his name? What's the Denver? Is that the Denver guys? That's Golden State. Lollipop Young, and I forgot who else, but I'll add Stephanie. I guess it was okay. So Jamal and them. And that order is Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, Trae Young, and then Jamal. What's his name? I can't think of his last name right now.
Jamal Murray.
Yes, Jamal Murray. Yes, Jamal Murray would be last on the list.
Mm-hmm.
What up, TGK? He's gonna try. He's trying to get me to argue. I'm not arguing with you, TGK. So you can keep the show going on longer. All right. Eric says funniest moment of the game was when Pelicans players got that Powell jumped on a player's legs and he didn't understand what they were mad about.
Oh, yeah. I thought about Kyrie in that moment, Eric. When he did that, he rolled up on the back of his leg. I said, man, now they about to see how we feel, man.
Exactly.
That's why they were mad. They were mad like the Mavs players should have been mad when Powell rolled up on Kyrie's leg. So yeah, that's how the way they felt towards Powell in that moment is how Mavs fans felt. Like, bro, you just rolled up on this dude's foot, man. Come on, bro.
And Nacho, I see you. We hope Maxey does that.
Yeah, I go by track records, man, and patterns. So
James says THJ still made me nervous when he touched the ball. I mean, that's always. Base says Pacers are the only other team I feel that are a real threat on trading for Siakam, but I feel like they want to keep their young guys as well. Yeah,
I can see the Pacers doing it.
TGK said, "Can you hit the be more strut?" TGK, I can hit any dance, man. I may be tall, but I can throw down in the dance floor, man. Stop playing with your boy. I'm light skinned. Johnny B says, "Bruh," he's a Glow Yard member as well. He says, "Bruh, there should be no THJ trade talks till the deadline at least." He's earned his respect every game since Luka's been out. # revenge season. Not every game, but these past 2 games he's been good.
Oh yeah, I'll take 2 games and think he's been doing this all season. It'll be killing me, but it is what it is.
Gina Kim said, "My bad. I be on it in the comments. LOL. I might be an introvert, but I just like to talk sometimes. Working on it, but I'm glad I found y'all. It's nice, non-toxic space. Nah, Gina Kim, it wasn't.
Nah, you
keep doing it.
Nah, we just joking, Gina. But sometimes, man, like I be trying to explain to y'all, we got lives outside this thing, man. We can't, especially at night, man. We got that's like a late game or something. We got like 400 comments in here, man. We can't answer every last one of them. We gotta have a cutoff point, and then we'll get messages at the end of the shows about, oh, y'all didn't answer my question or my comment or whatever. And it's like, well, we got 400 messages in there. We're not gonna be able to answer all of them. If we do that, we'll be here for 5 or 6 hours. And I don't know about y'all, but I got to go to work the next day. I can't be up that late. But that's why we do that, man. It helps us to keep things in a certain time frame,
Yeah.
So
And I got to think. I always say share, and all that. But the more folks we get to watch the show, the more folks is gonna be interested in putting out a comment to us as well, probably. So just to help us out, yeah.
And now we also got comments, guys, on other platforms now. So it's not just YouTube.
JP says Powell was in the Twilight zone. Yeah, JP, he on something right now.
Yeah, hopefully he stay that way, man. We need it.
Ramble says, I hope THJ thinks he can be the next Brunson and lead his own team. That'd be beautiful if we can fleece someone like we got fleeced for Kent Williams. Gee.
Oh, man. I hear you, Rambo. I hear you.
Hold on. TGK says, hit the Carnell stomp one time for us, King. TGK, you got to pay me for that, TGK. He said for 2K subs.
Oh.
Melissa, tell him, King. Yeah, Melissa, man. I'm an old man now, so these bones be hurting. But I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. Coy with the $4.99 don't know glow yard member. He says 3 things for sure: death, taxes, and Cowboys being trash in the playoffs. Yeah, man. I was telling my wife that earlier because she was like, "Why there's so many people making jokes about the Cowboys?" Like, man, it's a thing. I don't know why these fans so surprised by that stuff, man. It's happening literally every single year. Every year they get hyped up and then get let down every year. First round exits. So,
bro, y'all the Knicks. Cowboys and Knicks in the NFL.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean they got more championships in general, but talking about the time period and all that, like it's been
enough for the last 30 years.
Time. For them to be so popular, it's like why? No one understands, especially newer like fans and all. What did I get? Hold on, I'm sorry. I think I skipped. Johnny B. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get to you, base. Johnny B says, "Can y'all let these Siakam dreams go? He's not the savior. We're still not a contender with him. They want too much, and we'll be depleted." Nah, you thinking too much, Johnny. You just
hold on. And then read his next question that you clicked on.
Who TGK?
Oh, never mind. Somebody else said that. Okay,
yeah.
never mind.
Gina says, you got Steph over Kyrie right now. Wrong answer is Kai, Steph, Trey, and then Jamal. Steph has not been getting better. Has not been better than Kai lately. Okay. I'm not going to argue with it. Okay, that's fine. I'm still choosing Steph though. Bay says, Johnny B, I would trade THJ for Advia. Straight up, no picks included. Amen.
I'm telling
you. Tim said, go ahead, Rose. Yeah, like
I know Tim had 2 good games, bro. We gotta chill, man. Because I know if as soon as he back it up with a bad game, everybody gonna be back in here talking about trading him. So
we expect 25 plus from Tim every game now, right?
I mean, that'd be nice.
The way he playing right now, and they saying don't trade him. He 25 plus every game, right? At least 20 plus.
All I know is the fandom is as consistent on Tim Hardaway as Tim Hardaway is consistent on the court.
Tim says, will you think in the best of 7 we are a flip of a coin like now? Because I don't see a consistent 5 to 8 players. Nah, we got like 5 to 8 players right now. We got like I don't know if it's 5 8 players we need, but we got like 8 players that will play.
Talk to me after the trade deadline.
Yeah, I see you, TGK. Nah, you fine, bro. I might have to post something at some point. Let me get out and get on the floor and get some drinks in me or something. I might post a video on Instagram. Johnny B said, Doug, what the hell has gotten into Powell? Pause. He's been playing very well as of late. I'm mad I can't come on here and ether his ass. Oh, well, I still got Josh Green slander. Yeah, I feel you, man. Powell been cooking, man. Nacho said, I feel like the Raptors won't trade Siakam after all. Why sell low when they can get him his contract and trade him in the line? I hope I'm wrong.
You know what I heard, Nacho? I heard you got a report. I got an alert on my phone a couple of days ago that relationship is over.
Yeah, I think that he screwed them over. When Siakam by doing this has screwed the team over by what they can do. So I don't think it's like I think he's gone. So I said just wait for him to say he will sign with the Mavericks and it's over. That's all I'm waiting for. G2 says the man upstairs is funny sometimes. He made the Cowboys, the New York Giants, and the Wayne Humia, the second coming of MJ on MLK. Yeah, he was on one. Johnny B said, base, I trade Tim for Advia today. Yes, I'm glad you said that, Tim. I mean, Johnny B. He just said this guy can't be traded. He's untradeable, but you said you traded for him today. I mean,
you won't trade him for all NBA. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You got it, Johnny. You got it, bro. Won't trade him for all NBA All-Star You know, a legit third option on the team, bro. But he'll trade him for Denny. Oh.
Hold on, this comment don't even make sense, Johnny B. He said no other player on this team outside of Luka could have had a game like Tim did today. Don't we got Kyrie?
No.
What?
Yeah, you must be day drinking, man, because you saying some wild stuff today. You won't trade for Siakam, but you'll trade Timmy right now straight up for Denny Avia. Okay.
Was Tim the leading scorer?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry. We don't have nobody else on our team, so yeah, it was Tim. Tim was the leading scorer.
TGK said THG is untouchable. Probably it's a memo.
Must be a Johnny B memo, cause
y'all must have got it together, man.
Yeah, I'm just like, I ain't see that memo nowhere.
I see you, TGK. I'm sorry. Prince said, which Mavericks team will you get in the next game against the Lakers?
Great question, Prince. Great question.
So you see how there's like that little scroll bar beside it, that little like loading thing?
Mm-hmm.
Is that like something emoji or something?
Oh, mm-hmm. I don't know what that is.
Gina Kip said, like I said, I'm putting all my trust in Nico. Fans are consistent in believing in players after one good game. They are hilarious. And why is Green still having to be encouraged by teammates now?
That's what I just said, Gina. You know, because I mean, like I said, we do these shows. You can go back and look. All I remember was fans was in here killing TAJ not too long ago. He had 2 good games, and now it's like, why you talking about trading? We need to keep him. But that's fandom for you, man. It's ups and downs with the team. So
and people had their favorites.
Yeah, people got their favorites.
You don't want to let go of your favorite. It took me long enough with Josh Green. Johnny B said, I meant Kyrie as well. Okay, Johnny B. All right. Let's see. TGK says, did you see ESPN Lakers trade guide? Guess who they mentioned who they could trade for? Who? THJ or Kyrie? TGK or Siakam? I wouldn't be surprised they had all 3 of them in there. Richard, he's a Glow Yard gang member. He says, Denny Power. Yeah, Richard, I told you. All of us on that Denny train pause. Like, we like Denny, man. We just don't know if Washington would give him up because it'd be stupid for him to give him up. Why? He's young. He's younger than Luka.
Oh. He said Kyrie.
Kyrie, man. Should have known, right? Come on, man. What the hell is ESPN doing, man? But
yeah, man. Probably wrap it up there, man.
Half a show. I like that.
Yeah, half a show, man. Go give me something to eat now. Listen, man. We definitely appreciate everybody rocking with us on the MLK Day. Oh, hold on. What do you say?
Yeah.
He said, Ray, you act like Toronto gonna trade TJ for Siakam straight up. What if they want Lively too? No, I'm not saying that. But you talking like you don't want him for some odd reason, but you'll go get Denny Avia though. What has Denny done? I mean, you have a chance to get a 3rd star and you don't want to get him? Like, what are we talking about, bro? Like, come on, man. But yeah. Go ahead.
You want me to read it? I'll read the rest. Gina Kim said, looked like Luka was celebrating with Maxey, so he ain't going nowhere or anywhere. But Maxey being better than Grant in 2024, man, we really got a new Tubbs on the team. Grant versus Zion was a battle. Hey, Grant wanted the jump ball. And Nacho says,
I'm getting tired of Grant being the reason why we got jump balls. But yeah.
Nacho says, I feel like it comes down to what Siakam wants, being number 1 on the team and gets his numbers or try to win rings. So Nacho, I think he passed that. I think he had his opportunity without Kawhi to try. And I think now he wants to get his money and win championships now. I think he's at that point now. I understand that he's never going to be that number 1. My opinion.
Yeah, please click on Johnny's comment.
I will. Johnny B said, Denny not going to cost you what Siakam will.
What costs us what, Johnny?
Yeah, you don't even know what it's going to cost us.
Not even that. Okay. You heard me say a million times. If it's not Luka, I'll throw Kyrie in there. If it's not Luka, Kyrie, or Lively, everybody else can go. So what's it costing you? Ain't nobody on this team untradeable, bro. Like, what are we talking about? If it's gonna make my team better,
Johnny B, you're not trading the draft picks. What's his name? Rashawn Holmes and Tim Hardaway Jr. That's too much.
Like you just want to try to keep these guys y'all like, man, while also trying to add on talent. That's not how that works. You got to give up something to get something, man. That's how that works in the NBA. Unless you get extremely lucky and give away a bag of chips and a stick of gum for Pau Gasol or something. Like, you're not finna just trade no You're not getting a guy like Pascal Siakam for a Seth Curry, bro. That's not how that works. You got to give him people like Tim.
Yep.
So I mean that's how I look at it. Like when people say it costs too much, it costs what? What we giving up? Ain't none of these players on this team untouchable, bro. Like all of them can go, other than the 3 guys I just named off.
Richard says, "LOL, Denny for Josh." LOL, I would.
I do that.
It'd be even trade, but
It's pretty much even trade
money, but we can't because I don't think they're gonna do it.
No, they would do it, but yeah, I do that.
Yeah. G2 says, I think Grant knows what he must do, but does he have the strength to do it? The pinky toe must come off, Max. Judy Kim said, I can't wait until Holmes is off this team just for kids to not play the new guy we'll have, and trade Omax too if he's not going to play. Just useless to have at this point. I think Omax still, it's his first year, so even if he don't play this year, like next year and all. Remember Hardy, his first year? Johnny B says, King, I do that, but why would they take that for him? I'm telling y'all again, y'all thinking with a logical mind right now, but I want y'all to think on a rational level right now. And Siakam, if he destroys his trade value and tells it that he just wants to go to Dallas,
which Con is already doing already,
they will have to take what Dallas is willing to give them, because if not, they're just going to lose him for nothing. So it's going to they have to trade him by the trade deadline. Like, it has to be done, I think, at a point. If the Mavericks then say, like, we'll give you the picks because this is all you can get from the Mavericks, but we'll just basically match a contract. It's basically down to who bites or who blinks first. And the Mavericks, if Siakam is there and in the waiting, then Toronto has to make the decision if they want to do it or not. Because at the end of the day, they're going to trade him for whatever they can get for a team that's going to give them something.
So pretty much Siakam holds the power.
Yes, Siakam holds the power.
Either they trade Siakam right now or they lose him for nothing.
Yes.
And like he just said, his trade value is dropping because of the fact that he steady writing teams off and telling, like Sacramento, Atlanta, he telling those teams, I'm not signing with you guys. So that takes more teams off the table that they can trade to.
Johnny B, I'm gonna read this next one first because I know you're at the bottom. I'll come back. He says Siakam never said he wanted to come to Dallas. Where are y'all getting this from?
We did say.
I never said he did, Johnny B. I said,
Johnny, you gotta start listening. Nobody said he said he's coming to Dallas.
Has to do is say he will sign with Dallas. I didn't say he said it already.
And Johnny, weren't you the same one that said we weren't getting Kyrie? There's no way we can get Kyrie.
All I'm telling you is
look how much we gave up for him. Like,
all he got to do is say Johnny B. And if he
does, he holds all the cards, bro. He's an unrestricted free agent. If they don't trade him by the trade deadline, they lose. They don't want to go through the same thing he went through with Van Vliet, where he just lost him for nothing.
Yeah.
And the way, like I said, the way Pascal Siakam is talking right now, he holds the power because guess what? There were other teams that were willing to jump onto the trade. But as soon as he said, I'm not re-signing with Atlanta, I'm not re-signing with Sacramento, those teams pulled out. So more and more teams are pulling away from the trade. It makes it easier for one or two other teams to try to get him.
It's I guess great right now that we have the players we have. The other teams can't go after Siakam because they don't feel like Siakam's gonna put them over the hump. So if Siakam doesn't put him over the hump, why would I trade all my pieces away for him to then possibly leave at the end of the year? The Mavericks can do it. Plus, Johnny B. Siakam already has ties to Dallas. He's played high school basketball there. So it's like, I'm just trying to tell you, man, that it's adding up. But you're not paying attention, Johnny B. You'll see when it happens, like Kyrie. He also said they want multiple firsts for a guy who publicly said he's not signing with anybody. I don't think he's nice. I think he's nice, but who got time for that and indecisive BS? I told you, Johnny B, he has to make it. They want to multiple firsts. They're going to get what they can get at the end of the day because Pascal Siakam is setting him up where they can get nothing for him.
It's either you get something or you get nothing.
You know, when you put
literally what it is, Johnny. Literally what it is.
When you put a car for sale or something like that, you put it up at the best value you think you can get for it, right? If people don't bite after months or years, what you going to do? Lower that
keep
price.
It high, you're going to lower the price.
You're going to lower that price because you're trying to get rid of that vehicle. Frank says Toronto is going to be desperate because they've been ghosting Siakam, and if other teams aren't going to trade anything valuable, they'll take what they can get. Amen.
That's what we're saying, Frank.
I've been trying to tell you.
Thank you. That's what we're trying to tell him. Like he's holding all the cards, bro. Literally holding all the cards. He can decide where he wants to go. If the team finds out you're not going to, because nobody's going to want to give up a ton for this guy if they don't have a guarantee he's going to re-sign with them.
Yeah.
So why would you trade 85 first round picks for a guy you're not sure you're going to re-sign with him? That makes no sense. And that GM needs to be fired.
They said THJ, Maxey, and Holmes, 2 second-round picks in the first if we get that Siakam commitment. And we'll take Koloko from them. He's still developing defensive center. So that last part, yes, that would be awesome. I don't think we're going to get him. But let me tell you this. What if this happened? Say THJ not on that trade right there. Say the Mavericks can somehow Nico get it done, and it can be done. I'm telling y'all. With Grant Williams, Maxey Kleber, and Rashawn Holmes. That still adds up with the 2 second-round picks in the first round. Is they still get the picks out of it. That's what Toronto going to have to want out of the situation, because that's all they can really get are the picks they worried about now. They get them picks. We get the guys off the team, and we get Siakam. That would be the piece where Nico would be that dude, and everybody would be like, "Oh, I didn't think we could do it." And watch Nico does it. Watch what
to me, man. The goal is try to get as many of those contracts off the books, man. That's really what my goal is to me.
Yep. Gina Kim said, how many first rounds do we have? Just one. If we had 2 or more, do you think it would be easier to make a trade? I think Raps will get desperate and have to trade with Mavs. If we had 2, we could have already got it done, but no need. If they're going to – Nico's playing it like a salesman right now, Gina Kim.
Yeah, just wait.
Yeah.
It's just like you buying new sneakers, man. Wait till the price drop on them sneakers. You get them.
Yep, somebody telling you they're going to go on sale in a week. I'm like, I'll just wait. The last one said, Tim, I don't give a F. Hardaway. Yeah. Johnny B said if he wanted that, he wouldn't. He have said that by now. He's telling everybody where he's not signing. I believe Siakam want to go play with Embiid. So Johnny B, based off of what you just said, let's not even say about him saying what he would do. You said he's telling everybody where he's not signing. The Mavericks are on that list of people that are interested in Siakam. Where have you heard he said he won't sign with the Mavericks?
Thank you. Because you heard him saying who he not going to sign with. You never heard him say he wasn't going to sign with the Mavericks. This is what we're telling you.
Gina Kim said, yeah, I don't think Raptors want to lose Siakam for nothing. I think he would want to come here because we said he would put us over the hump. And don't he and Omac share an agent? Yes, they do. Johnny B said, it's okay. We're going to see. And when that woes drop and Siakam goes elsewhere, I'll be right here to say, I told y'all. So like you did for Kyrie.
Yeah, because you the first one to tell us we weren't finna get Kyrie.
Nope.
We don't have enough to get Kyrie. And then look what we end up doing.
Kyrie. Gina Kim said, if we can trade without having to give up Omax, that would be great. Siakam can mentor Omax too. I saw a video of them talking to each other during the draft combine, so we have a chance to. Yep. And that's the last one, bro. Go ahead.
All right, man. We gonna call it. Hold on, really read Nachos real quick, man. Yeah, not trying to give you hope, not trying to give you false hope, Nacho. Just trying to put it into perspective, bro. For people making it seem like there's no way it's gonna happen, and the same people that said there's no way it's gonna happen, are the same people that said we weren't gonna get Kyrie.
Yep.
So, I think I'm gonna trust in Nico than random people saying it's not gonna happen, as if like they have any say so if it's gonna happen or not. So,
and Johnny B, like I said, I want Johnny B here first. If that trade does happen, and you tell me if Nico would have gotten Kyrie and Siakam with 2 first-round picks, you better be on this show praising that man. That's all I want to know, Johnny B. That's all I want to see.
Got another super chat real quick. Melissa with the $10 dono. She's a Glow Yard member. She said, do you know when Luka is expected to return? Ask Jason Kidd, Melissa. We don't know. Post a video of King and Queen dancing.
I got you, Melissa. Next time I go out, I got you.
And then we get this one last one. Big J is a Glow Yard member too. Dang, I feel like it's been a minute, Big J. Says Toronto messed up by not trading him earlier. There you go, Big J. That's what we're trying to tell Johnny. He said he wants a supermax deal, and since they had held him past the 15th, he can only sign a 2-year deal with the trade team.
Yep.
You said, Big J, you said Kyrie?
With that lineup with Relle? What you said?
Oh, okay.
That lineup with Luka and Kyrie, you said, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you said that's the missing piece, the lineup. You make the years line up when I'm sorry. Never mind.
And then you said he only could sign a certain amount after getting traded to a team, Big J, kind of like what we did with Kyrie. Oh, okay. I mean, I feel you. But yeah.
Let me click on that real quick. Good win, y'all. But I wish TGK was in here. How about them Cowboys and Maxie?
Oh, man. TGK, man, you need to turn your phone off, man. I know they're going to kill you today, man. Shout out to my pops. I know he mad. He texted me this morning, man. So, yeah. But, yeah, man, listen, guys. Great show tonight, man. Good win for the Mavs, of course. They play the Lakers on Wednesday, so we'll see how that goes. We might have a guest on. Might see if Jeff will hop on with us.
He said he would, so I don't know if you remember, but we got to remind him.
Yeah, we'll remind him. So we'll have Empire Jeff on with us on Wednesday, guys. Hopefully, chances are he will probably join us. But we'll have Empire Jeff on with us Wednesday, man, talking Mavs and Lakers. If you guys want to become a member of the channel and all that good stuff, man, I don't even know where the heck there it is.
Thank you, Melissa. While we looking, I don't know if I said thank you, but thank you, Melissa. Appreciate that.
If you want to become a member of the channel, man, just hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button, guys. Everyone this is new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for us too, guys. Hit the like button too, guys. That'll help us out a lot. Like I said, it helps build up the algorithm, man. It help find more Mav fans like yourselves to join the Glow Yard gang. Also, too, guys, we will have this up in podcast form for the podcast listeners. Let's see if there's anything else I'm missing. Oh, Playback. Guys can follow us on Playback on playback.tv if you're on your computer, or you can just download the Playback app, and then you can subscribe and follow us under We Talk Mavs. Of course, we stream all the games there, and you got other Mav fans in there talking about the game as the game is going on, guys. So, let's see what else. Oh, and then of course follow me on my other channel, guys, because we geeked. We're trying to get to our first 100 subscribers on that channel, so we definitely would appreciate, man, if y'all going over there and subscribe to the channel on there. Had a good show on Saturday. We have shows every Saturday mornings, guys, for that channel. So you can follow me on that channel. Is there anything else, King, I'm missing?
You said merchandise?
Oh, yeah, the merchandise. If you guys want any of the show merch, you can just go over to the store tab on our YouTube channel, scroll there, or you can go to, we have a link in our bio on our Twitter page, guys. You can follow us on all of our socials. I got links down in the description box below, guys, to all of our socials. And yeah, I think that's about it.
Share, more share, guys. A share is the equivalent of a like is the equivalent of a share. If you could do us that favor on our way to 2K, hopefully we can beat the Lakers, especially with a guest in here. You know, we hate losing when we have guests on the show. That's the worst. But other than that, go Mavs, and one game at a time, yeah.
Yes, sir. So we'll be back here on Wednesday, guys. Same Mav time, same Mav channel. The Mav take on the Lakers. So we'll see you guys then. We talk Mavs. We talk Dallas Mavs from a fan's perspective, guys. And we out.
Peace.